Gene Simmons, who was the lead singer of the rock band Kiss, once famously said, "You have to understand that nothing appeals to everybody." I'm Dr. Reem Shareba and I teach marketing. What Gene Simmons was talking about was that it is impossible to satisfy everybody's needs all at once. And that idea is the essence of it, is the reason why we do strategic target marketing. The process of selecting one or a few target markets, a small set of customers that share common characteristics and similar needs, and focusing on them as our customers, focusing on understanding and fulfilling their needs. But before we can pick a target market, we need to segment the market, to divide it into groups that do share common characteristics, that you need groups, each of which shares some similarities. And so that begs the question, along what criteria or what bases can we segment or divide up the market? That's going to be our focus for today. You can use a number of different criteria for segmenting markets. The first set of criteria are the ones that you might be most familiar with. They are demographic criteria. Demographic criteria or demographic dimensions are ones that are readily identifiable. They're criteria that are quite easy for people to identify on a survey. Things like age, marital status, gender, family size, family life cycle, or is the person part of just a couple or a young family with small children or empty nesters, etc. Occupation, race, socioeconomic status, etc., etc. So for example, a bank that markets home loans to young married people and markets financial planning services to retired people is definitely using demographic criteria. Next, we have geographic segmentation criteria. Things like countries. You can divide up the market by country, by region, by zip code, by urban versus rural, by city size, large cities or smaller cities, and so on and so forth. So for example, a plumber who does mailbox drops in his very limited vicinity, maybe in his own zip code or only the surrounding zip codes, would be an example of using geographic segmentation criteria. And then finally, we have behavioral segmentation criteria. Behavioral criteria are ones that look at our customers' needs, the benefits they seek out, the rate at which they use the type of product that we're marketing. Are they first time or repeat customers? And also within behavioral criteria, we have psychographic criteria, which are things related to attitudes and lifestyles, anything from their political leanings to what values they prioritize to what is important to them in their life. Are they avid athletes? Is a healthy lifestyle very important to them? And so on and so forth. So for example, a tablet manufacturer, like one that makes electronic tablets, who targets those consumers who want to purchase a tablet for the very first time, is definitely using behavioral segmentation criteria. A prestige car manufacturer who is highlighting the status associated with owning one of their vehicles is definitely using psychographic criteria because they are targeting people who prioritize that lifestyle. So that was an outline of the main dimensions or criteria that we use in segmentation.